and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank y'all. All right, roll call. Need a motion and a second for the minutes. Motion, Mr. Mike. Need a second.
Have we got a motion already?
Motion by Mike Nichols.
I second. I don't see anything wrong.
Second, Ms. Diane, discussion or questions? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? New business, part-time pay. I think y'all know Drea's been doing a phenomenal job.
Yes, she has. And bless your heart, you hadn't got a check yet, have you?
Actually, we talked about 20 hours a week. She's already devoted 96 hours.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Anybody got a
Any
figure?
suggestions?
Hey,
Ready, what we get?
Mike.
No, go ahead.
Can we do that in executive session for a minute? Because I want to say something, and it's gonna pertain to something in a person. This, you don't mind?
You're supposed to do. Where are you supposed to do that? For a
We
public
can
pay?
come back. We can come back and do that. Okay. You'll see what I mean. Okay.
You want to do it now or wait?
We can do. Yep. We can do it right now.
How long you think it takes some time?
It ain't gonna take that long.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes.
Sorry, y'all.
30 seconds.
Motion to go executive session.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? Sorry, y'all.
Wait till the reader gets in. You really don't write it down on.
She's gonna be behind us.
Just maybe here. I don't know how far back. Oh my lord. I don't know how to do it.
Need a motion to reverse.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Mack, second.
Second.
Second, Brad, Coburn. Any discussion, questions? All in favor? Aye. Okay. Now, discussion part-time pay. $20 per hour has been discussed. I hear a motion for $20.
I make a motion we pay her $20 an hour, part-time.
Motion by Diane, second by Mike. Nichols. Any discussion or questions? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. All right.
And we thank you for what you're doing.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. All right, approval of bills, city and fire department.
What's that? That's it. You got numbers on yours.
I haven't got to, but
No, that's
That's the cast, Dave.
never mind.
You got it?
yeah, he thought he had two. I only, yeah, we got it. What's that van called? What is that?
It's a loan or something. You're into that bank corp, that's a loan, correct?
Yes.
Right here.
What's the
Bank course with us.
And
That's for the Tahoes.
the which one? The-
Tahoes.
Yeah,
The
oh,
bank
that's
card?
right, bank card.
Gotcha. And what is, we didn't realize we had a Trustmark credit card.
Wow.
Yeah, what's that 1786?
That's a Trustmark credit
Trustmark.
card. I didn't know we had that. We hadn't seen anything on that credit card.
3/14/25.
That's the bill.
What did we bought from Apple for $2,097.90?
Probably a laptop.
$2,097.90 laptop.
Who is it for, the city or
See,
how it went out?
I'm sorry.
Did ours go out?
Yeah.
What is this one?
That's the receipt for what he was asking.
That's the receipt for what you was asking.
Is this even being used? I mean, is this laptop being used?
No,
No.
no.
Well, it's for the city clerk.
But Dorinda, you're not having to use it now
No, sir.
to do the clerk's job?
I haven't used it, no, sir.
Is something wrong with the one you're using?
I'm using the desktop right now.
Is that good?
So far, yes, sir.
Send nothing back then. If it's good enough for what you need to do, is that good enough for what you need to do,
Did you know about
What
this
is Go
one?
Daddy?
Yeah, that's big. Y'all was under office supplies. It's in the budget. We got money in the budget. I mean, you know, when one goes down, you get it, you can be mobile with it, she can work from home.
What is GoDaddy?
That's the,
Domain hosting for
yeah.
internet.
yeah,
And what else?
Okay.
There's an Amazon purchase for $593.01. Is that a purchase? Here, y'all look at
that's
this.
police department, I think, Chief.
The what?
The Amazon, you remember?
Is your Amazon purchase for $5 something on there?
I would have to look at it and see what it
And
is.
all the, we got money in the accounts. We can give you a breakdown of any bills you got credit, questions for.
Well, I'm still looking at this laptop. You said if Dorinda can take it home?
Yeah, or city clerk.
Well, me.
No?
She could.
I'm part-time, so I'm not
Yeah.
doing any of what
Nothing
the,
at home?
And I know we have budgets for this, but we're not supposed to know about this when we make purchases that big.
I mean,
We have budgets, but budgets still have accountability.
there's a limit that you have to vote on, but budgets have accountability, but we vote on the budget if it's office supplies, if it's fire, if it's street, you just don't go and say, can we buy toilet paper, can we buy this?
Oh, no,
Can we
not
buy
that. That's different.
You know, when a
$2,000
laptop
is
goes
different
down,
from
it's
back
being
toilet
used.
paper. I just know from my previous experience, if you was gonna buy something that big, you'd have a purchase order for it.
What was the date on that purchase? That was about
January 20.
January 2020. 2025.
Oh, it's just been bought. And the gas card, credit card, that's $5,000. That's everybody, that's for water, city, street, everybody's gas cards.
On the gas card. Are we paying for the police and street vehicles only on the gas card? Are we paying street city sanitation, not sanitation, street department and police department only.
Yeah, anything with city employees have to have a vehicle.
Right.
So this 5,000 is just police and street, it's not water,
No, there's water on there.
huh?
There's the water department is on there, yes.
That's everybody.
That's everybody.
So
Alright,
do they
does the water-
reimburse us?
Right.
Is that what you're
my
fixing to ask?
question. Yes. Does the water reimburse us
They do.
for the,
You ain't seen it?
I haven't got that far yet.
We know.
Thank you for telling the truth.
I haven't
I
got
mean,
that far
literally,
yet. I'm
that's-
sure they do, but I haven't
means
got
a
that
lot.
far yet.
They're two entities, so they should be two separate. And we shouldn't pay water's gas tax, gas.
I'm sure they
fuel.
do, I just haven't got that far yet.
Okay,
Okay,
that's good.
no water.
$70,000 a year in gas.
Not too bad.
All right, need a motion to approve the bills.
so moved.
Motion by Mr. Mike. Need a second?
One more question. What's the Cassidy company for 1135? That's office supplies too?
It's engineer.
They're the engineers.
The engineers, okay,
Yeah,
got
they're-
you.
Yeah, you know,
I was thinking the ladies is what I was thinking.
no, they can't make the presentation.
Thank you. Yeah, they did.
Need a second.
That's it. See if there's anything else.
The number's gonna be paid. The number's gonna be paid.
Yeah.
We only been paying them.
Yeah, we can't approve, yeah, for the IRS to be paid.
During, on those gas cards, what portion of that 580744 was late fees? Or penalties?
There's none. There's
None on
none.
that bill.
No, sir.
Any late fees on any of the bills that you know of?
To be honest, I'm not exactly sure,
Okay.
because I
That's fair.
haven't looked at them that far.
Other than the
RS
IRS one,
does
we know
have-
we got.
We'll get you a breakdown.
We cannot take IRS one. Not our city taxpayers' money. Don't know how we're gonna pay it, but we can't.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a number to call. I don't care about that. I'm gonna give you a number to call and you can hold that up to IRS agents.
Well,
And we'll hit
we
another
can throw
conversation.
this away.
I'm
This
just
is
saying,
what
that's a
y'all gave
good,
us.
that's a good reference manual, but IRS don't play. I mean,
They don't
I'm
play.
telling you.
I don't know how we,
The penalties and interest every day with IRS incurs daily.
Oh, yeah.
Interest and penalties together daily. So,
All right. It's no doubt it has to be paid, I'm assuming, unless somebody else in the legal field tells us differently. So, you said this, and y'all said this, what are we gonna do with the bill?
Pay it.
We got, Mitch is supposed to be talking to him.
if you give me the number, I'll call them.
Let us-
I mean,
Let us do, let's do this.
Mitch is supposed to talk to him, so I
Let's do
think.
this. I'll find out if that IRS is payroll on this one.
it's bound to be payroll.
Because that's separate than the other,
Yeah, I would agree, I'd say let Mitch.
cause this amount
Let
is
Mitch
not.
Don't pay it until Mitch tells us
Let's approve everything except that bill, let Mitch talk to the IRS and see if he can get some of those penalties waived.
Or if we find it's the payroll.
Well, give me that number too. You said you had a number I
Yeah.
could call, so you can give it to me after a while.
Diane, I think the attorney needs to call him.
Well, he does
You
need
can
to call
him.
them. Did you hear Mike say, I'll give you a number to call?
I'm not, I'm not getting into that, I'm just saying, I think.
No, Mitch needs to
Mitch is
call.
gonna call.
Well, yeah, Mitch can call. That's right, he can.
Well, it worries me on this amount because it's just gonna blow up.
Well, it's gonna continue to escalate.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, I need a second on approving all with the IRS until we get clarification. And
Second.
then, and that
Yes.
may be, we might have to have a call meeting.
That'd be all right.
Be fine.
We'll do that. For a motion,
Make a motion.
may I have a second?
I'll second it.
Discussion question. All in favor?
Oh, somebody, Mike might have made a
I made
motion.
Oh, you made the
I'll
motion.
second.
Exactly.
Okay, Mike, Brad, any discussion questions? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, thank y'all.
Miranda, we hope this gets you where you can see some things, okay?
I know, I'll be
We
with y'all.
understand.
Chief, what you got?
I got just a couple of things. Of course, the numbers that I go over with every month, it's the first meeting. Letting y'all know that the vehicle that I told y'all about the other day, we thought was gonna be the motor that's under warranty. We have yet to determine what it is. We don't think it is the motor, so we just gotta figure out what it is.
Well, that's good, ain't
It could be and it could not be, you know. I'm hoping it is something under warranty.
Yeah.
So, just giving you an update on that. The other thing is, I know last council meeting we approved doing the remodel down at the police department. I purposely have not done anything with that, with everything's kind of been transpiring around. So just making sure that we can go ahead with that.
That's coming out of general, right?
Capital improvement,
It
right?
shows it's money there.
So we got money in CapEx.
Yeah,
Did
Is
she-
that right?
It says it.
Miranda,
Yeah.
Dorinda
Is that
said,
right?
did she give us that sheet?
Miranda,
Yeah, we've got money in that account.
excuse me. Is that right?
Yep, we got that.
And that desperately needs to be done.
What was that total, Ronnie, 30?
Right at $33,000. I did want to take and jump the gun. I know it was approved, but I wanted to make sure that we're where we need to be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See, we're good on that.
You're
If
right.
these are,
Okay.
Just give her time to make sure everything's right.
yeah.
is that, Chief, is that it?
CEUs that we normally have to go to each year to get certification on law enforcement side of stuff. I do have the guys lined up for some classes that has coming up, and I had 4 go to a class today. Hopefully by June of this year, everybody will have their CEUs that is required. I don't foresee anything on hinder that now, but just letting you know I'm lining up those classes of this. A couple of them are out of town. RCTA, that's in Meridian, Mississippi. They help us with the lodging and the food and stuff like that on there. There's a couple of them that's in Anniston, a couple of them in Montgomery. So we will take and be having to get a room for a night or two just for some of these classes that they're going at. It's too far to drive. But y'all will get a heads up on that before we do anything as far as finances on it.
Good deal. You good? Any questions? Fire department's here, what y'all got?
I just got a few papers here on 2 months of the runs and calls that we had. Just give y'all-
And multiples
Thank you,
on
Tom.
single days.
I can see it.
Oh, thank you.
I can see it.
Wow.
I can see it. Y'all see it.
Oh, yeah.
It's all totaled out and stuff like that, which is gonna be more on it, but
Yeah,
we'll get it
oh, yeah.
filled out there.
Tony, I love this report, man.
See this one?
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Tommy, was the fire department ever able to file on some of those claims from some of the fires that you had
Yes.
last year?
Yes, we were able to file on those through the insurance companies.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's good.
Darn good service too.
And the lights and sirens are working good on the truck, everything's good on that. So, we haven't had any issues out of it.
Are y'all still okay with equipment?
We actually need equipment, we need gear, bad.
What kind you talking about?
The whole
The
outfit.
whole suits?
The whole suits. Cause you know, we got people wanting to join, but we have no gear to give them. You know, they're more welcome to come to the meetings and stuff like that, but as far as actual fighting a fire or something like that, you know, they can't do it without any gear.
Tommy, what's the cost of a suit up now?
You're probably looking at about $2,500
Per
per set.
year?
How many?
We would
Maybe
probably
what you
need
know.
at least,
What?
look,
I think I bought 2 sets for Ronnie and Nick not too long ago. It was like $5,800.
yeah.
That's the boot.
What was that thing y'all said we have to replace every 2 to 3 years? Was it something y'all said we had to replace? Was
That was a tank, wasn't it?
That was the air packs.
Yeah.
Air packs, yeah.
Yeah,
Tanks, air packs.
yeah.
We ever get those?
Yeah, we got,
Yeah, they do.
3, 4,
Yeah, we got
6 of them, wasn't it?
6 total packs, 12 extra bottles.
Yeah,
They got it recertified every 2 years.
every 5.
5.
5 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy, was that the reconditioned ones? Didn't y'all decide to go that route instead of buying
Yeah.
the new ones?
That's right.
That's the recondition.
How
A new
many
pack,
suits?
just the pack is $10,000.
Yeah, I remember
We
that.
bought, I think we got,
Yeah, the reconditioned packs.
the last time it was 3 packs for like $9,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was right. How many suits do y'all need?
We probably need at least 5,
Yeah, 4 or
at least
5.
4 or 5, at least 4 or 5.
Well, the money's here in your account.
Well, plus Firehouse Subs, for example,
Yeah,
has grants open right now, and Katie knows about them.
but how long does it take to get those grants in?
We
to
haven't
get
got
the
to apply
money?
for the grants, but,
I can look right now.
yeah, so we, we've
I mean,
got
if they
options
need
to
them
do
now.
money now.
If they got money to buy
Is
them,
Katie
they want
gonna,
them.
Katie gonna write the grants for that?
I told Christian McCrary when he was helping with the fire department a while back, when I first started, about a few of these and told him that if they needed help to let me know. I mean, I'm not the most experienced with grant writing, but it's supposed to be a simple process for first responders to be able to apply for it, so I don't think that's, I mean, and we would be able to help with that if we did.
Okay.
Well, the fire department needs to be stocked. I mean, ready to go and not wait on the grant.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, y'all got
I mean-
the money, if y'all want to buy some now, then hopefully we'll get some grants. That's up to y'all, you got the money, but that's up to y'all.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying about the grants, cause sometimes you can have the money to match it and save money. Sometimes it's not as a long wait as it is when
Yeah.
it comes, because they're emergency response grants and they try to get them to them kind of fast. Whatever, Katie, see them, if you can see them yet, Katie?
Yeah, this grant cycle ends on April 3rd, which that's still
Not
good, just
long,
several weeks.
2
Do
weeks.
you know what the value of those grants would be?
The maximum amount is 45,000 is what this says.
How much?
45,000, but that's the maximum amount that,
Yeah.
you know.
How many y'all need, Tom?
At least 5 sets.
Times 6, Casey? So it'd be 30,000, Tom?
Would be,
Yeah. Well, I bought those 2 sets for like $5,500. They're about $2,500 a piece,
Yeah.
you know, give or take. Depending on what size you have to order.
Yeah.
So if we go with the grants,
Huh?
I mean, just because you apply doesn't mean you get them,
Yeah.
but I would be willing to donate my time to help with that if that's something that, you know, or I can just send you all the information.
In other
for
words,
it.
we'll be applying for grants. Kind of like RCD's helped us out, 3 of the last 4 years, and, you know,
That grant
they're
cycle's
pretty
not
solid
open up.
doing that kind of stuff.
But they need 5 right now.
Tommy, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank all y'all firemen for all y'all do, I know.
I wanna make a comment before y'all leave. I'm sure y'all seen my post Saturday before the weather didn't strike us, thank God.
that's right.
I rolled down to the fire department, cause I seen the doors open. And there was 3 or 4 firemen, Centreville firemen, sitting behind the fire trucks down there. And I asked what they were doing, and they was waiting on the storm. So I was really impressed with that. And on top of that, I think it was by the recommendation of Kirk Smith, correct me if I'm wrong, Tommy, the way that worked, their spouses, 2 spouses was up at dispatch/EMA. And there was a reason for that, is in case something happened to dispatch, the central communications, at least our fire department would have communications with dispatch. The best idea I've heard in a long time. So they are to be commended for the idea of what they done. That's unheard of.
We appreciate you.
We really appreciate it, Tom.
Appreciate you.
And everybody.
We appreciate y'all.
Tommy, on those fire suits, how desperately do y'all need those? If we were to approve just buying 2 and then apply for grants for the other 3, I mean, is that?
We could possibly get by with 2 for right now. We could probably get by with 2,
We
but
got
you
the
know,
money to buy, if we wanna get 5, we got the money, then we can get for a grant and, look for reimbursement. Cause we're gonna.
Can we do that? Can we
Can
go
we get
ahead and buy 5
Yeah.
and get reimbursed from the grant?
Hope if we get the grant.
If we get the grant.
Some grants,
Well, the money's still there.
And
some
y'all-
grants
y'all-
won't let you be reimbursed.
I don't know about this one specifically.
No,
but
no, it's talking about like reimburse the pot, the fire department, but, if you get a grant, then you spend 30,000, can we get 15, 30,000 in that grant, and then it goes right back into the fire department?
I say go
And we
ahead.
also, y'all, you remember last year we sent out those, the volunteer things for the fire department, we raised a bunch of money for that. In fact, that would've bought 3 or 4 suits, just what people donated.
They got the money in there. I mean,
I say, I'll make a motion to buy 5 suits.
Yeah, go
Second.
ahead. Go ahead.
You hear that?
I said,
We'll give
I
it.
did that motion.
Who made a motion?
it's not.
Motion by, hey,
Before we talk about ordering a bunch of gear, the ladder truck's gotta be inspected at the end of this month.
oh, yeah, sure does.
That's gonna be about $1,000 off the
Okay.
What?
Ladder truck.
The ladder truck.
Yes, sir.
But that's gonna be shared cost, correct?
Well, that's $1,000, it's about $2,000 more.
Yeah, we split that
We
with,
split that.
Right, that's, yeah.
but that's just another $1,000 we got.
But to protect the firemen,
Yeah,
the suits would protect the firemen.
that's
And
right.
if push comes to shove, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I wanna see the firemen protected
That's right.
with the gear.
That's right.
So we got a motion, Mike Nichols, second,
Second.
Randy Coburn, any discussion or questions? All in favor?
Linda had a great idea.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Thank y'all. Y'all good, anybody else? Katie, she's here from Main Street.
Oh yeah. First, I wanted to thank y'all for your continued support of Main Street and our revitalization efforts for Uptown. Just a couple of things, just want to update you. The down the hill that I talked about last meeting, me going to Montgomery went really well, meeting with representatives and Senate. In the Senate, it went very well, and we got to hear a lot about their personal experiences with Main Streets and their support of it. And like I mentioned last meeting, that advocacy and talking to legislators was a direct cause of us getting that money that helped with the facade program, the $25,000 grant, and the small business marketing grants that we have right now. So we were excited to do that. As a reminder, on Thursday, our zoning ordinance audit meeting is at the Rock Building. For all of y'all, we would still love for y'all to come. That's for the Uptown Historic District and the Mixed Use District zoning audit. That the lady's just not really going to talk about her what she recommends. It's more about the process of why she's doing it and why we need updated zoning ordinances for this mixed use district to differentiate Uptown from downtown to help preserve the history while also supporting growth up here. Like I mentioned last week, I will have a quarterly report for you guys at the next meeting, which looks to be April 1st. And at our board meeting today, with Centreville Main Street, we did approve, everything for our second annual Copper River Crawl. This year it's gonna be on May 31st, it's, last Saturday in June.
Last Saturday in May.
Or yes, I'm sorry, yes, last Saturday in May. And we are looking to just get the support of the city council and, kind of have the same deal as last year. We were going to just have a temporary entertainment district proposed as well. Not that we're going to be serving anything, just to, keep things to where they're confined in one area and safe. But, that's not because we're serving anything or allowing any kind of alcohol. But I just wanted to, or my board wanted me to mention to you guys that we did decide on a date for that and approve like work plans and budgets for that, as long as, the city council is in agreement as well.
It was good last year, it drew people from everywhere.
Yes, we had about 300 people, and I'd argue to say about 250 of them were not from here, and a lot of them were coming from Central Alabama, and which is great. It's a huge tourism factor, and we're looking to add things to help attract younger people, like kids and families, and more locals this time, so that the crowd can be bigger and it'll appeal more to locals as well.
Y'all got a plan?
Yep. I got about 10 pages of work plans and names next to who's doing what and who's ordering what.
Y'all gonna submit the plan to the city?
No, those are just more for Main Street. I mean, I can look over those with you if you like, but it's just more of a Main Street, any kind of event or project that we do. Main Street Alabama wants us to have work plans and documentation for it, and then I upload that to our database just so they can see what we're doing to keep in line with our accreditation. But it's basically just like a bullet point list of, okay, Katie's gonna order the food from this place and she's gonna spend X amount of money, so-and-so's gonna do this and that.
It's gonna be on the river.
Yes, we'll have people float about 2 hours down the Cobb River, and then they'll come out to barbecue, live music, bouncy houses.
Y'all got designated people to pull people out this time?
Yes, we will.
Y'all will,
Katie, thank y'all.
Sorry?
Is it gonna be where it was last year?
Yes, yeah, at the chamber, yeah, and we'll post more. I'm working on getting the tickets and all the information set up on our Square site and on our Facebook. But as of right now, we just wanted to announce that date to you all, and
About the zoning meeting Thursday night.
yeah, so that's really the most important thing. I think you guys will get a lot out of that. It'll look really good that our city council and our zoning board is there.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I mean, I said it before, Centreville Main Street's gonna turn out, in hindsight, to be the best investment that we could have made as a city.
What you said that zoning meeting was?
Thursday afternoon from 5 to 7.
Right, Bill?
Coming this Thursday?
Yes, 2 days from now.
20, March 20.
March, okay. That isn't like that's more of like a Main Street hosted meeting for local officials and whatnot, and invited people just because it's explained to you why this grant, or why Main Street Alabama is funding this project, to help us be able to, look at the zoning ordinances for uptown and propose changes or,
All right.
It's a lot, but, they'll discuss it more on Thursday.
Thank you, Amy. Weather camera, y'all. Been nice to have one this weekend. The county is loaded to half it with us. The end cost is gonna be about $700 each. That includes the camera and fiber, which is not a conductor of electricity, instead of the copper wire that they have used, which is a conductor of electricity, which has been the problem. So, need a motion to appropriate $700 towards the purchase of the weather camera.
Where we gonna get it from?
That coming out of general?
General?
Yeah. Actually, you could take that out of 7 too. I mean, it's, street light, it's improvements, capital improvements, so.
No, definitely don't need to come out of general.
You can't pay for the public relations, positive public relations that is given the city of Centreville and West Pike you know, tell you they rely on that camera, like, it's
Does
just
it have
right.
a radar or does it just take pictures? It just shows pictures,
It
right?
shows rain,
Channel 6 has control of it during a storm.
But it don't radar,
it's rain.
No,
so it's just
It's a
really just
camera.
to say it's raining here.
Or it shows a tornado and
It's safety.
spots
It could pick
it.
it
Safety
up.
It's a tornado spotter, I guess you could
Yeah.
say.
Did West Wide them make a donation, anything? Did they put anything on it? Anybody else?
we're talking $700 each.
I know.
County thought it was a good investment, it is, not as a good investment, it's a great investment.
Doesn't need to come out of general.
And what else can you?
I mean, we
come
take
up-
I-7,
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Lynn, you've been reading up on gas taxes, can we do that?
It can be used.
there's need a motion.
For camera?
We'll, you know, we're not gonna run, we're
We're
not gonna run
spending
the city
money on a
dry.
party and we're fussing about a camera, watching the weather.
I think they, I don't think they're doing, I think they're doing it to make sure they're doing the right thing.
Money on a party, have we
Yeah.
paid, on what kind of party have we paid?
Whatever that Cahaba crawl.
We ain't paid no money on that.
We're not asking for funding.
Okay,
We ain't funding that.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, we didn't fund that last year.
Anyway, it's not just a picture taking thing, it's a safety feature that they use and they show repeatedly. Y'all seen Channel 6 when they do that.
I don't think nobody object. I think what they're trying to do is make sure we coming at the
Oh,
right
yeah.
fund.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we're looking, overlooking that. We're trying to make sure.
Yeah, we can't afford to come out of general with it.
I'm good with capital. I mean, it looks like, and that won't interfere with Rodney.
Is that capital or 7? He said I was 7%.
Yeah, 7 or
Yeah.
capital.
It can be 7 or capital.
We're good
I
coming
mean,
out of
we got
7.
plenty, we got plenty to go, to either go either way. Just need a motion, a second. Did you make a motion?
Motion.
Motion, Mike, need a second?
Or which account we're taking it out of?
County,
All right.
second. Need a second. Don, second. Any discussion, questions? All in favor? Aye, any opposed? Thank you. All right. Next regular council meeting is Tuesday, April the 1st, 2025, 5 o'clock.
Don't show up here and say April Fool, okay? We're not gonna have that.
General discussion.
General discussion.
All right. For the last 40-something years, I've attended a bunch of meetings. The personal attacks need to stop right now. I've been to romper rooms, kindergarten, and I've been to meetings. The personal attacks towards each of us need to stop. That's just my opinion. There it is.
Oh, I agree.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
We work together for the good of the city. That's our only, that's our only,
Amen.
that's
We
our only
try.
objective.
We are wasting time, city business time, by doing personal attacks, and that's my gist.
To clarify something, and I've had several phone calls. Does any of the city jobs, I'm talking any of them whatsoever, they're not state jobs. I know you can pay into a retirement, but if you quit or leave, you can take that retirement out or roll it over. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
You're right.
You can,
So it's not a state job.
no,
Okay, got you.
No.
All right.
but the state retirement, you can.
Yeah, you can
If you
roll
go to
over.
another job that has that available, you can transfer
I
and
know.
keep going, yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I'd read up on it because I had a lot of phone calls about that.
No, it's not. It's not a state job. And we are not state legislators. We are city municipal legislators.
But you know, Mike, touching on what you said, if anybody makes a threat, that is against the law. The city council is a governing body just like the governor or any other body. So,
And I'm so glad y'all are staying off Facebook.
Yeah.
Mike,
I don't comment on Facebook.
I don't have one, so
All right.
not make no threats on Facebook. We can stay off Facebook. Got an opinion, it's okay. Not no threats.
I would tell you what Coach LeGrand used to say about opinions, but I can't. Thank you, Lynn. Anybody next?
You got anything?
Diane Brand?
I'm good.
So talking about we talked about the forensic audit a little bit last meeting. There is a firm they're tied in with Jameson Money Farmer out of Tuscaloosa. It's a firm out of Boca Raton, Florida, that specializes in forensic audits. I know we got Don Wallace doing our current regular audit right now. We're still waiting to get some results on that. You know, it would be costly in talking to them. You're probably looking at about a $10,000 retainer and about $350 an hour to do a forensic audit.
Probably 50,000 total.
Just depends on how deep you go.
5 months from the election, you'd be putting the burden on, you could potentially be putting the burden on somebody else that doesn't give a crap.
I come up here the other day just for the sole purpose of talking to Don, but I've been knowing Don for years and years and years. Been going through audits for years and years and years, 42 years. And I point blank asked him about a forensic audit. Explain it to me. He did, in depth. And I said, in your professional opinion, does the city of Centreville need a forensic audit? And he said no. I'm just relaying.
And I'll go along with that, Mike, because I talked to him for about an hour last week, which is not an ethics violation, obviously, since you've talked to him also.
Talking to him is not an ethics violation.
Okay.
Talking to him is not an ethics
The
violation.
calling is?
Have I said?
Talking to him is not.
No, that wasn't reference to you. That wasn't reference to you about the ethics violation. That was reference to Mike's comment earlier.
But if you offered to pay for the extra forensic audit, it's not allowed. Go ahead. Talking to the auditor is perfect.
Okay, I was just making sure that I wasn't making an ethics violation by talking to the auditor,
No.
because that's what you referenced earlier.
No, it's not going to reference.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Moving on.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I talked to Don for about an hour last week, and Don pretty much said in just what you just said. He summed it up and said, "Let's get my audit back and see what it says first." And I agree with that we should get Don's audit back, see what it brings to light. It's already brought several things to light that he discussed with us previously. So I think we get that back, see where we're at, and then we kick around this idea. This is just being talked about at this point. But I just wanted to let you guys know what the cost associated with that would be. That's all I got.
Well, my thought on that is how long is it gonna be before he get his audit, because we need to go ahead and do the forensic audit. If it's gonna be a while, we need to get it done.
He's told us that he was coming back next week. Mike, you probably heard that same thing.
Yeah.
Time
Talk to him today,
time frame. What are we talking? A couple of weeks probably
maybe.
to wrap it up.
He's got to be through by a certain date. He's got to be through. So it's not going to be a delayed process. In forensic audits, usually what you do if you strongly suspect or can prove wrongdoing.
And I asked him that as well.
Yeah, and I have to, and he can prove it. So we're gonna pay 40,000-50,000 for an unfounded. I'm just saying.
He told me at this time he hasn't found anything. That's what he told me, because I asked him specifically.
Yeah, I did too. And he said he hadn't found any illegal transactions as far as theft or anything. We obviously know about the penalties and interest and late payments that are going to come out of it from looking at just these 3 or 4 bills that came across the desk here. We've already seen a lot of penalties and a lot of late interest. So we know that's coming. There's going to be more of that. But
All right, thank you. So whether Don's audit, it's not going to be extended.
If it's not, I would say, if it's not through in a month, we proceed.
he should be through in a month.
I can't imagine it.
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah.
Or by next meeting, we should have something.
That's up to Don. He can tell us when he thinks he can be through.
I know, you know, he told us that everything was in such a mess. He was having a hard time trying to find things that he needed, so bless her heart, that's where Dorinda's come in, trying to,
Done a great job.
yeah.
All right, thank you.
That was mainly what Don told me too, was there's a lot of receipts missing. He was having a hard time running down receipts, and that's what was taking a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Time consumption.
Diane? Don?
Me.
Okay, remind me about you after this, okay? I'm gonna bring that up, cause that's concerning your district.
It is.
Yeah, anyway, go ahead, we'll talk about it.
What the?
No, I'm sorry, that's Maple and Jet, go
That
ahead.
ain't mine.
That's the other one, we'll talk, we'll share that with you, it's the same quote, but it's different.
Okay. I'm concerned about, still concerned about the department we have over here in front of the fire department, in the old fire department, and I think we need to get a realtor to let us know what is that apartment worth, and that way we can keep it in our records. I think as a
So
council.
you just talk about having to see what, the property's worth
The
of.
appraisal.
Appraisal, yeah.
And I think we need to do on any of our properties and get appraisal what they're worth and everything. And I think the council need to know for sure. And I think the council need to visit with Moran, the clerk, the facilities here at the city hall.
With who?
Dorinda, you meant Dorinda. He called you Miranda.
I get it right out of a while. But anyway, we need to visit the facilities here inside of the city hall. We also need to visit the facilities in the apartment. Also, did you tell me that the building where the water department is that the city? Is that the water department?
Now, which one you talking about, like,
The muffler shop.
that's water, yeah,
That's all water.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
they
water.
own that building?
yeah.
Yeah.
We paid that off a couple of years ago.
Okay. And then we
How
got.
was the city trying to sell it not long ago? If it was the water.
I mean, I don't know, it was for sale when I got in, but.
We tried to
had
sell
reached
it, the
we
city
had
has
reached
tried
the
to
point-
sell it.
Yeah, we reached a point where if we sold it, we'd have to
It ain't
buy
even
build
ours.
another one.
Yeah.
So that'd be the water department doing there. But then we need to go down visit the city shop. That's a council also to see and just to look. And that's something I think we ought to do, and we need to make arrangements to do that as a council and the mayor. That's something we won't have to hear somebody's hearsay. We're going out
We
to
do
see
that.
for ourselves.
But
Okay?
it's the people's property, so we can do that,
Yeah. But anyway,
yeah.
that's all.
I don't think I got nothing else.
Anybody?
What you got, Chief?
He already said he,
Oh, he got puzzled looks.
What are we gonna be doing?
I know you're gonna question anything I said. You've been doing it for 4 years, so keep questioning.
4.5.
I'm not answering.
4.5.
I'm not answering for that. You
I
know,
look at it pretty regular during the day if I'm riding
I
around.
said that's a group.
And
I said that's a group.
yeah,
I didn't say it by
I heard
ourselves.
what you said, there's a group.
Because when you go as a group, there's opinion in the group that we can all recognize. But I didn't know that. We thought the muffler shop was city.
I did, because we tried to sell it
when
years
they bought
ago.
that, city vehicles were being maintained in,
Yeah, maintenance.
yeah. There's got a lift,
So-
got a beautiful lift in there,
So it's really water, right?
I mean, that's where the water park is located.
But is it their building? They own it.
I'll find out, I mean, we
Find
paid
out.
it off,
We tried
we paid
to
it off.
sell it a few years ago.
See, you see what I mean?
We need to know that. Who owns it?
Actually-
Until then, I thought different.
Actually, the city bought the building, and has the water department in it. It's
Yeah, the city owns it, I
property,
think.
And that's an asset for the city.
I think the city
Now,
owns it. You might want to find that out, but I'm
We
pretty
had an
sure.
appraisal
We
done.
wasn't trying to sell it if it wasn't ours.
Mr. Hobson, who bought the building?
I actually don't remember. I did the paperwork, but I do not remember now which way it was.
I do too. I mean, I think since I've been here with Terry Martin, even as mayor, it was the city's.
Well, we need to go as a group and you know.
We can do it.
Yeah, I agree with that. We'll be fine.
As a building inspection.
Yeah, you said that. You said that now. I didn't say that. You trying to add
But
something.
I'm not
If you want
qualified
to,
as a building inspector.
remember what I told you last time. You want to say something, say it. Don't be trying to add on to mine now. I just said that's a group.
Y'all good? Motion to adjourn.
Some of,
Motion second. Second, any discussion, questions, all in favor? Aye.
ah.
Thank y'all, everybody for coming, and, thank y'all for what you do for the city.
Mike, we did.
Got it
we
done.
did
Hold
pretty
on,
good.
hold on. Let's reverse that motion to adjourn. One item. It's that quote that I gave y'all. We just need to vote on it.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Yeah, motion, need a second? Second. All in favor? Aye, opposed. You see JW's quote there for the Maple, it's Maple, G&H, Taco Bell,
Make a
Olive
motion.
Veneer.
Make a motion. We
Make a motion to pay that. Second. Discussion questions.
And
All in
while,
favor?
and while we're here, let's make, well, we need that contract for JW. We ain't seen the contract yet.
Yeah. All right,
The city streets.
motion to adjourn.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Everyone in favor? Aye. Opposed. Thank y'all.
Fine. Replay one more time.